saying? Let's move on. Super Bowl.
What do you know I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl though.
Oh, you can. I'm not.
I know you won't. It's not Jags.
You're right. But I will give you my take who gonna win.
Why? It's pointless.
No, it's
Matter
not.
of fact, we should put you away in the closet somewhere. Then we'll give our picks and then we'll bring you back.
Man, your picks ain't gonna make no difference. Let's go, man.
Oh man.
Still a 25-minute conversation that led nowhere. I can't believe this, man. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so let's I'm trying to find a good segue. Super Bowl. the Eagles and the Chiefs. Can we wait to make our picks? It's a whole.
All right.
We could go ahead and wait to pick.
All right, so let's do this. What's the big factors in this game for each team? And then we can weight our picks. What's the big factor for the Eagles? What's the big factor for them in this?
They have to slow down Mahomes
on a dead leg.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, he just broke a live TV on a dead leg. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be some editing in this month for real.
But no, seriously, the Eagles have to play the Eagles defense where they played against Purdy. And to be honest with you, that's because they didn't play a good quarterback. That quarterback play was reason why they didn't get over the top. You understand the reason why the Eagles particularly won that game is because they was playing against third and fourth string quarterbacks. And, you know, he's been bus driving that thing for quite a while, you know, that the bus ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? So if the Eagles can play to their strengths on defense and actually stop Mahomes, you know, honestly stop that Kelsey and Mahomes shit. If they can stop that, they'll be fine. They need to put a target on Kelsey, especially that third down. That third down is where he looks for him the most.
I think one thing that doesn't get talked enough about that game with the 49ers, and the only thing that is getting talked about, because I know Brock Purdy went out and then Josh Johnson came in and then Purdy came back, was, okay, yeah, they dominated them, and I know I made my gripes about it. But the one thing I was impressed with the Eagles was their offensive line. They took Joey Bosa out of the game. Like, where was Joey Bosa? So
the Eagles' offensive line is amazing.
It is. Like, I was watching, like, again, I watched the whole game, and just like how they made gaps for the running backs. Like, it was like a pure masterpiece. Like, every offensive lineman knew where to go. As soon as that ball got hiked, somebody was getting pancaked. Like, it was insane.
You got Hall of Famers on that O-line though.
It was insane. So I more think it's the offense to me. And I don't think I know when you're talking about Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and their offense, it's who would I give the notch to? Because I think Andy Reid's more creative and they do a little bit more things. So I would probably give that to the other Chiefs. But that line for the Eagles, they know their assignments. And, man, they're going to put you on your butt. And I think that was really impressive to me. How they basically they took the defense of the 40, and the 49ers defense is no joke. Like, it's not like they were weak. You know, I think they were number 2 or 1 or 3 or they were top 3 defense.
And this is why it's going to be a close game, and I think they're going to edge.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say, but you're right. You you kind of capitalize. But I didn't say, you know, that offensive line is amazing. And,
it is.
You take Chris Jones out the factor.
Because Jalen Hurts didn't really have a great game, like throwing wise. So, you know, and that's not going to be every game, but because of his legs, he has that threat. And the offensive line. Well, and then we talk about, I think one thing you pointed out, Jeff, last podcast, maybe I didn't have enough respect for their for the secondary. You know, the secondary.
Yeah, they got a nice secondary too.
They do.
That's what I'm telling you. Everything is pointing for Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I mean it's for them to lose that game for mistakes. Mm-hmm. But how they've been playing? It's everything is lead to that point. You know, Sirianni was the officer's special assistant for the Chiefs when Andy Reid there. Andy Reid fired him.
Yeah.
Now he's the coach.
I know, ain't that crazy? That's a good point. That's a good point.
It's pretty much set up for him to get his downfall, honestly.
No, it is. It is. I guess I won't wait to make my pick, but it's like you said, it's favoring the Eagles, but you can't never count Patrick Mahomes out, man. So I mean, it is, you know, that defense, man. Hey, they stepped up when it was time. What's his name? Not Chandler, right? Not Chandler Jones, but what's his name?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones, man, he was a monster. We had like 3-4 sacks.
Take him out the game, then what's going to happen?
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Then you got the Chiefs role players, you know, that step up in the, Isaiah Pacheco.
I know he was balling that game, wasn't
he? Yeah, I don't want to even talk about it.
Yeah, so
give me flashbacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Y'all had him, didn't you?
Yeah, we had him.
Yeah, y'all did. Damn.
No, we had him. No, we had him. We had the game. I felt like, they fumbled and that was a wrap.
Hey, let's be honest. The whole year the Chiefs been kind of getting lucky.
Yes, bro.
Man. They've been winning, which is a credit because they know how to close games, but it hasn't been by no blowouts. And they could have any team could have had them this year, even in the playoffs.
We played them to their strengths, and we dropped the ball. I feel like all the mistakes that we had from Akun not letting Campbell getting that interception right there in the red zone, to Agnew giving up a game crucial fumble that could have just tied the game up, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Man, good thing those referees weren't involved in that game.
Here you go. I'm not gonna play to that. I'll let you get that, man. My blood pressure done raised down. I'm fine now. So
raised down.
You got it. You know what I'm saying? It's still high, but I'm not gonna let you.
He said his blood pressure raised.
Edit. We need to edit.
I'm bad right now, man.
Edit point. Oh man.
We need to edit that part out. I'm just
my blood pressure raised down.
Meaning that it's still I'm up, but you know what I'm saying.
All right, I'll leave you alone, man. All right, so I don't know, man. I think let me ask you this: even when Chris Jones was playing against the Bengals and they were double teaming him, he was still getting through.
Yeah, he was.
So I agree with you 100% on that one. I agree with you 100%. It's not the same offensive line, but the fact that he was still able to still get pass rush pressure, and they were still moving Chris Jones around that field. They even were putting him like in a stand up on the edge, had him around the edge, so they move him around. Go ahead.
Yeah, but remember we talked about it in the last podcast, and I told y'all that a couple of the offensive line for the Bengals was out.
True.
So
I give you that.
So like that, and the Bengals was still able to keep up with them.
Yeah, I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs haven't looked great this year. They did. The only great game they had was that Monday night game where I think Kelsey scored like 4 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. It was that Monday night game. I don't know who they was going against that night, but he scored 4 touchdowns. Y'all know who that was?
I don't.
You pull up the schedule.
So why are you doing that?
What team?
Chiefs.
So for the Eagles, For the Eagles, I just really like you. I agree with you, Jeff. They take away Travis Kelce. What's left for the Chiefs? Because, like I said, Patrick Mahomes is still
third down.
You know, Patrick Mahomes is on. You know, he might be he might be up to 60-70% by the time the game come around, but he won't be able to go full go. He won't be able to actually go start scrambling and really get running like he usually is. Because when he was scrambling, he was going side to side. He wasn't like trying to run upfield or nothing. He was just going side to side, like trying to find ways to keep the play alive. And if he needed to run out of bounds, he could.
What week was it? You remember? What team?
It was a Monday night game.
It
was early in the year. But,
the Raiders.
Yeah. I think it was the Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, it was the Raiders. Okay. When they it was close, but Kelce did score 4 times.
Oh yeah, he did score.
And that's not even the blowout game. You see what I'm saying? All their wins been like nothing. It's nothing been like
they've been close.
Yeah, nothing was been crucial. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to my point. Like nobody, they ain't nothing to be fearing, man.
Yeah, I can't find the breakdown, but yeah, he did score 4. He did. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, this has been a fun podcast, yo. Good Lord.
Yeah. Oh man. That was good.